Hello, Aquarius. It's umomgtarot, and this is your Should I Reach Out tarot card reading. So we're going to start with the astrology reading cards, and then, like I said, we are going to just kind of see what comes up, and that's that. That's that on that. We're going to start with the astrology reading cards, move into the wild unknown. Some of you guys said you want to see this shuffling. It's just my hands are so my hands are small, okay, and then these cards are kind of big, and it's not that I'm not like pulling the cards. I'm just, my hands are small. My hands are small. Alright, so here we go. There's your first card. Aquarius, you have Pisces energy on the mind. Should you reach out to a Pisces, this energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolved. And forgiving. And forgiving. And compassionate. Aquarius, some of you guys are wanting to reach out to this Pisces, or you're bringing Pisces energy to this situation. They could be bringing Pisces energy as well, obviously, because they could be a Pisces, but that's really romantic energy, and that's also intuitive energy. It's feeling energy. It's I feel you through my dreams, or I just kind of soften at the thought of you type of energy, and that's why some of you would like to reach out. Then we have Libra energy. This energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. Libras, listen, Libras, they're ruled by Venus, and Venus is exalted in Pisces. It's a match made in heaven. It's oriented around relationships, obviously partnerships of every kind, not just romantically. It could be family, it could be friendship, it could be business, but this person is oriented around the pleasures, the enjoyment of those types of partnerships. And Pisces is that loving energy, that romantic energy that puts the rose petals on the bed. Should I reach out? I'm wondering if it's either with a Pisces or Libra, or this is like just with purely romantic intent. Then we have Scorpio. This energy is intense, masterful, thoughtful, and magnetically charming, but also secretive and possessive. Bringing us to two water signs, and Libra is just the nice little balance there. See, we got a little balancer in between the two water signs, and we have love in between. Scorpio, there's a depth of connection when it comes to that. So you may be feeling like this person, like you can't explain it. You have this feeling about this person, and it's deeper than what you can really articulate even. And you want to kind of reach out, but you don't know if you should. You don't want to ruin everything. You don't want it to mash up before it even gets started, because you're in your field, so you don't know what the right move is. I'm gonna have a look at the wild unknown and figure out, hey, what's going on related to this situation. The Libra energy, it feels very calm. It feels very loving. It feels like something that's enjoyable. Whoops. That's enjoyable, but the depth of it may be intimidating. That Scorpio depth, intense. I know I'm intense, so I don't want to come on too strong. Or I know I'm not intense than they are. So I don't really know. But the connection may be felt very deeply. Now, the first card you have here is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Almost like this person you could have had it all with them. You could have actually scored and won it all with this person. And some of you guys may be having regrets, which is why you want to reach out, or you're wondering if you should. At the same time, some of you don't want to go backwards. That's not your style. You don't want to go back to nobody. Yesterday's news. For what? But for some of you, you're feeling like you may have missed an opportunity of something that could have been great. I think that some Aquarius energy is pretty picky. And then sometimes you guys need time to process things because you compartmentalize, and then you don't, process things until later. And they're like, oh, wait a minute. Well, I'll never show them I'm weak, but still. That sucks. I missed out. I'll make a better opportunity, but you still have the moment. Right? Your next card is the Four of Cups, which is I'm pretty unsatisfied. Maybe that's why you realize that this person is awesome, is because now you're bored. Now you're all bored, and you're like, oh man, I was unsatisfied. Even other people are boring, and they're just I actually am. My attention is pointed towards this Ten of Pentacles, this person that I want to reach out to. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles, and we wonder. We sit here and we wonder. Seven of Pentacles, lots of Pentacles, that's earth energy. So we move very, very slow. The Seven of Pentacles is about like, yeah, choices and wondering. I feel like you're just, it's almost like you're in this hazy experience where you're like, I don't know if I should go backwards or I should move forwards, just keep trucking along forwards, or if as I've trucked along forward, I realize that I should go backwards. Like there's some type of mental gymnastics about it, but I think that it's about long-term settling for plans, like finding stability, and you're like, well, maybe I'm running out of time to find that stability and I should go with somebody, like out of everybody that I was with, I should go with the person that I think is the best pick. You know, some of you guys are making practical decisions and you're thinking very practical about the person that you want to reach out to. Four of Cups leaving you unsatisfied emotionally, so now you're being practical. That's almost like giving up on love. I feel like some of you guys have some regrets about somebody that you lost. Of course you have some regrets about somebody that you lost, but it affects you more emotionally than normally because, again, you're able to compartmentalize very easily. So it's like the absence of the person has made you realize that you have a deficit. There's a deficit in me. That means I had feelings for a person. That means I miss them. That means, you know, that's where it all comes from, that desire to reach out. But should you? Because, you know, it's really kind of telling the story that there's some type of doubt in it. There's some type of should I? I mean, I know there's doubt because you're like, should I, shouldn't I? And it's almost like this is like, I mean, I don't know, should you? Listen, I feel like there's a lot of effort that you'd have to put in if you were going to. And there's a lot of pentacles here, so it's like maybe you'd have to buy them something. Like you'd physically have to be there. You'd have to like show them that you're not gonna leave, I guess, or you're gonna do something differently. It has to be tangible, you know. You have to physically be there. I don't know if, like, I wonder if they're emotionally, I don't know. I hope not. It feels like it's more of there's a deep connection here, so everyone else would be emotionally unfulfilling, and both parties would feel unsatisfied with who they're with or whatever circumstance they're in. And then this 5 is like having regret as well. So the only thing that the Pentacles here is like the stability, the practicality is like, and the willingness to do the work. And look at the whole 7 to 8 ascension, and then we're talking about feeling sad. It's like, I feel good, everything's going good, but I feel emotionally unfulfilled. You know, money's going well, I'm working hard and very focused, but I feel satisfied at home. You know, you know what I mean? Like there's some type of energy in this, and that energy is like, it makes it hard to make a decision about your feelings because you're like, okay, well, do I feel this way because I feel good at work? And then that's really putting a highlight on what's missing in other places because I'm a negative thinker. Or do I really want this thing? I don't want it from a place of pain. I want it from a place of joy. So you're still trying to figure that out, I think. And I think that's something that, yeah, of course you should figure that out before you reach out to somebody and start a ripple effect in their life. But I think that there's so much groundedness to it, so you could be very practical about why. I think there needs to be a tangible reason to reach out to this person. I don't think you can do the, hey, how are you kind of thing. I think you need to, if you're coming, you need to come correct. Like you need to be able to either explain something, map out why it makes sense that you should come back and stay back. Like you can't come back and be like wishy-washy because we have too much Pentacles here, and they're very practical, they're very stable, they're very like clear in their intent. They will not be rushed. They are, you know, they're just like, let me see what's going on and let's take some steps together. So should I reach out? I feel like if you're reaching out, let's look, you can move forward as much as you want, but if you're reaching out, consider the emotional stuff. Consider the fact that if you're in, you're in, and you're out, you're out. Okay, and don't do that. You know, if you're in, you gotta be in. Don't come up in here if you're just coming for like, oh, let me just like get you to stroke my hair and then I'm gonna take off and feel better and be like, okay, I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? I think there's a lot of that because we keep going back and forth with the earth and the water, and if you mix earth and water, it's bound to get muddy. And there may be a love guggle involved because Pisces, they definitely have this like, I don't care, I just really love you and I don't care to see your flaws. Everybody has flaws. And like, I just want this relationship. So Gotta keep your head up. Gotta keep your head up. I feel like these need to match the pentacles, like be a little more happier. I feel like there's stuff to sort out emotionally before we can get to that happy place. There's a lot of work to put in with this person, and so the hesitancy for reaching out is like, listen, I think that you need to be very, very clear on why you're reaching out. It has to be a tangible reason. Can't be a, oh, hey, how's it going? Can't be a, oh, I was just thinking about you. Can't be that. Be like, hey, I've been thinking. That's how it's got to start. All right, and I hope that was helpful, because that's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, if anything resonates, please leave a comment. If you like the video, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!